Hey, welcome back to edtech by Meera. And in today's project, Python beginner project, we are going to learn how to generate a QR code. You already know what a QR code is. It's so important for payments, for shopping, for purchases, blah, blah, blah. So here we are going to know and learn how to do it in Python. So first and foremost, you have to install something here, which is install. So for that, you have to do $python -m pip install. This is inside your shell, right? Okay. Now, segno, you have to install. You can do by installing segno. You can do installing couple of other things like QR code. There are a lot of things that you can install and do, but in this case I'm going to show you how to do by installing segno. Okay, so after you do that, come back to your main PI, main coding PI. Okay, so that was done in the terminal and the shell terminal. After that, you come back here, and so this I'm using a replit for your information. So first, shell install segno or any other QR code or anything else that you need to install for the game, and then after that you come back here. Then you have to import segno again. After installing segno, import segno. Then you create an object called QR code. So QR code equals segno.make. So you have to make the QR code. So for this you need this code syntax segno.make. Then inside the parenthesis, the round parenthesis, you need to, so you can either say just make, or you can say make code, or you can say make QR. That's up to you, but preferably if you do make QR, then you'll remember. You can also say make QR code. That's up to you. So segno.make QR, and then inside the parenthesis you have to write a parameter, right? Yeah, so what's a parameter? Anything, any text. It could be the URL of a site, it could be a welcome message, or anything that you want to convert into a QR code, that you want to encode into a QR code. So here I'm writing, for example, Python for beginners. I could also write welcome to my channel. That's up to you. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's continue. So after you do this, after you create this object called QR code, and then assign it this value of the URL or the greeting message or whatever, and then give the use the make function to convert whatever text you have fed into the field into a QR code. So that's why you are using the make function. M-A-K-E. Then after that you have to use the save function. So QR code you've already generated. So now QR code has an object you've created. So now you have to use the save function to save your code, right? So QR code dot save, and then this is the save function. Then inside that, inside the parenthesis, what is the parameter you need to create? You need to create a string with the name of the file, the name of the image. For example, in this case, the image file. It could be .png, .jpg. So here, I'm just giving it a name of the file as myqrcode.png. So this will save the file as a myqrcode.png. I saved it already. Now let's run the code and see. Okay, you can see there's something wrong in the indentation. So I just correct that first. Be careful in Python, the indentation. You have to be really careful. So basically what we are doing here is from the text you're converting it into a QR code. So you're rather encoding the text into a QR code. In a later tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to decode. So here is encoding into a QR code. Because you see that a lot of time while shopping, making purchases, that you need the QR code. First they encode the QR code, and then after that they decode it when you read it. So here I'm not showing you how to read it, but here I'll show you how to encode, or rather build the QR code or generate the QR code. Okay, so now if I run it, yeah, everything okay. I can see under the files my QR code.png. Hey, that's made already. There you go. You can see a nice QR code. This is the way it is. It shows, the QR code shows in your device, right? You must have already seen this several times. So I've made a couple of them. So it depends on the name that you're saving it. If you save it as myqrcode.png, the file will show the name accordingly. And if you show it as like in the other previous case, just qrcode.png, different. But when you decode it, it will read different messages based on the text or the URL that you have entered there. And that will be a different tutorial that I'll be teaching you next week sometimes. This is just to show you how to make a basic QR code, how to generate or rather encode a text into a basic QR code. And if you like this lesson and if you want to learn more of Python, do remember to smash that subscribe button so that you can do loads and loads of Python project with me from beginner till advanced. So stay tuned till we see you in the next week with more interesting tutorials in Python. See you.